Will she earn even more detractors because they hired kid actors? Yes, she inspired young rocketeers who were just waiting for the checks to clear. YouTube has confirmed it picked the child actors for that video with Vice President Harris after the White House denied they had anything to do with the casting. Then they denied they'd ever heard of a Kamala Harris. Let's take a fond look back at the video where kids travel to the Naval Observatory to meet a true space cadet.
I just love the idea of exploring the unknown. And then there's other things that we just haven't figured out or discovered yet. You guys are gonna see. You're gonna literally see the craters on the moon with your own eyes. Oh my goodness. With your own eyes, I'm telling you, it is gonna be unbelievable.
Or without
Eyes. She talks like she just learned the moon was a thing. What's next? A field trip to the zoo to learn about these fascinating things called animals? Anyway, YouTube says choosing the actors for the video was no different than other unscripted shows, casting websites and such. Everybody does it. To keep it secret, though, they called the project Attack of the Cackling Phony. One of the kids said the process involved sending a video of him talking about his passions and questions that he would like to ask a world leader, but also Joe Biden. The bigger question, would YouTube have done this for Mike Pence? And why stage the event with actors in the first place? And why not ask regular kids from around town to help out, like I do with my van? Still with me? Still, you gotta feel badly for the kids who didn't make the cut. We've actually obtained tape of one of the failed auditions.
Kamala's Kids audition, take one.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I'm this many.
Wow, 7. Well, that's a nice jacket, Charlie.
Thanks, it's my dad's. Mom says someday he'll come back for it.
Well, what would you like to ask the Vice President?
Why don't you teach about space stuff instead of making me feel bad because I'm white?
Can you act more like a student?
Okay. Why don't you teach us about space stuff instead of making me feel bad because I'm white?
Okay, Charlie, are you excited to see the craters of the moon with your own eyes?
What for? I can do that anytime I go outside and look up.
No. It needs to be more fake.
Like the moon landing or dinosaurs? You think us kids really believe that BS?
Okay, cut! There's no way this kid is 7.
Finally, I knew that Joe Mackey's high voice would come in handy. He didn't even have to change the voice. Molly, okay, I'm gonna go back to that's what I said in that piece. YouTube picked the kids. Would they have done that for Mike Pence or like lend that kind of helping hand to something like this? It seems a bit weird.
First of all, I just have to say, watching that, is she partying with Hunter? Like, there is definitely something weird.
Yes.
I'm from Colorado. I recognize
Yes.
the use of the marijuana, and
Yes.
it seems something like that is going. But yeah, you know, we heard during the Trump presidency, everybody was talking about fascism and looming fascism, which is actually defined as corporations working with the government together on shared interests. And what could be more than what we see with social media, big tech companies working with the Democratic Party? They never in a million years would have done anything like this. But they didn't do a particularly good job with it.
Yeah.
No offense to the child actors. I'm sure they were,
Oh, you know,
they were dealing with
let's
difficult
be honest.
material. But
Let's just be honest. Child actors are the worst creatures on the planet. That's why they hired him, because that was to make Kamala seem sympathetic. Let's bring some brats in there who want to be famous. There's nothing worse than a brat.
I
Hey.
wanted to be famous when I was a child.
Hold on,
Look
man.
at me, I turned out great.
Hold on, man. I'm a former child actor. Go ahead, keep
So was
talking. Gutfeld.
You were not a child
was in
actor.
theater.
Can you prove that?
I don't.
I
Show
did
me
many community plays.
So did I.
Brett.
Can I say two things?
yes.
One is when I read this story at first,
Yes.
I thought it was a total spoof. There is no way that this is true.
Yeah.
And then the entertainment company is from Canada. They're not from America.
Yeah.
The entertainment company is called Sinking Ship Entertainment.
Yes.
Now, wait a second. I thought this was like a Republican operative that puts this out there.
Yeah.
And then I see the video, and she's so excited
Yeah.
with these child actors. The segment is called Get Curious with Vice President Harris.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to get curious. They're actors that are being paid to get curious. I just thought it was a joke, and it wasn't.
No, it's probably one of them. And what's strange, Tyrus, we've now covered this. Do you think anybody else outside our world will
It
this
wouldn't
be
dare.
an SNL skit? Will this be an SNL skit? It should be.
No, because, well,
It would be
the
funny.
kids were better actors.
Would be, yes.
I took a couple of things. First of all, the kids aren't the worst.
No.
It's the moms.
Right.
The ones
Yes.
that are in the back. So I've done a commercial with kids. The kids were fine. Mothers were brutal.
Right.
You know, because they're acting for them and it's funny to watch. But there's one thing as an actor we hate, whether you're a child or Marlon Brando, you hate the overactor. They ruin everything because you got to keep retaking. And here she's got her moment, but she knew she was up against some fellow actors, and she had to own the room. And she's the only person who used hands to go. And when you see craters with your own eyes, you're gonna be so excited. And you know what the kids were going? She sucks.
Yeah.
Bring it down.
All right, Kat. Do you think they hired kids because they couldn't trust normal kids?
Obviously.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say all kids are jerks, but they're definitely wild cards, right? Like,
Yeah.
well, she should go. You know, what about like preteen boys at the skate park?
Yes.
You should go there and ask them skate park kids. What if you excited to see the craters of the moon with your own eyes and film it? I will do anything to see that. But she'd never do it because preteen skate kids are terrifying.
They really
Can I
are.
say one more thing?
Sure.
She is the head of the National Space Council,
Mm-hmm.
and she has not held one meeting of the National Space Council.
That counts.
Yeah.
Well, this might be the
was
meeting.
the first
I'm not an investigative reporter, but if all you can say is crater, I don't think you should be holding that meeting.
What happened
That'd
to
be
the
like if
space-
they put me in charge of open heart surgery, and all I can say is, well, open it up, and if it's not beaten, punch it. I mean, she's just not qualified.
What happened to the Space Force?
They don't
Right?
talk about it.
Yeah,
It's
they don't
still
talk
there.
about it.
Still
It's
there.
because Trump came up with it. Well, it was probably still there. Man, he put his name on it, but it's Trump's Space Force. They can't talk about it, just like the wall or anything else that he came up with. All right.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.